dissent from Neymar, which has earned him that 3-game ban. They tried to appeal against the decision. They decided not to take Neymar along, not to decide the game in the course. Instead, it's going to be decided here on the pitch at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Leo Messi on the ball, picks out Umtiti. Bit of space for the French Cameroonian, picks out Jordi Alba on the left, inside to Suarez, and Suarez, firm challenge from Casemiro. The Uruguayan is down and stayed down. Looks like he may be winded. The ball still in play, not anymore. It came off Luka Modric. Throw into Barcelona. Well, yeah, Barca are going to miss Neymar, probably their most informed player of recent months. And that dissent you talked about, Duncan, sarcastic applause to the referee after picking up a second yellow card.
Had picked up a first yellow card just for tightening his boots up in front of a free kick. A really silly yellow card to give away. It could prove very, very costly at the end of the season, depending on the result of this game.
Here's Nacho for Real Madrid. Opportunity for Carvajal to drive forward. He pauses, picks out Modric.
They have been lacking in goals as of late, Barcelona. When the MSN aren't playing, they're struggling. When the MSN aren't turning up for the games, when they aren't coming through with the goals, they're having problems. I just wonder how Alcácer's going to slot in. He's more of a natural replacement for Suarez rather than Neymar, and he doesn't really favour that position on the left-hand side.
Carvajal with a beautiful ball in, chested down by Ronaldo. Benzema miscues it. But there's already a fluidity to Madrid's attacking play that is enabling them to get to the edge of that Barca box with ease. Here's Iniesta.
I think they're playing at a higher pace than Barca would have liked as well in the early going.
Sergi Roberto to Umtiti. Sergio Busquets. Leo Messi gets away from Toni Kroos through the middle to Alcácer. Rakitic, first time ball, picks out Alba. Can Alba make a cross pay? Instead he plays it square to Messi, who nearly got away from him. Busquets. Here's Andres Iniesta, bit of space for Iniesta. Tries a left foot shot, it's blocked. Will be a throw in to Football Club Barcelona.
Well, no surprise that Andres Iniesta's included in the starting lineup today. The pitchside reporter after the last game for Barcelona was asked if Luis Enrique preferred Andre Gomez, the new signing, to him. He said it was a ridiculous question. Iniesta's always going to play these big games.
There is Iniesta. Not a great pass from him, kept in play just by Sergi Roberto. Gerard Piqué, as you can tell, the decibels rise in the Bernabeu when Piqué's on the ball. He lost his footing, recovers in time. Busquets.
There are a lot of players slipping over in the early going.
Andres Iniesta through the middle to Leo Messi. Barcelona starting to enjoy a bit more possession. Cut back to Suarez. Suarez shot just wide. Barca's first real attack, and didn't take them long to get into a striking position. Suarez's shot was well struck, and Keylor Navas might have struggled to reach that had it been on target. Barcelona showing this not going to be a one-horse race this evening in the Bernabeu. There's Mark ter Stegen's first piece of work to do from Ronaldo's shot. I think it's fair to say Suarez's attempt, although missing the target, would probably go down as a clearer chance. Food for thought for the Santiago Bernabeu and Real Madrid. Nicely poised, 10 minutes in. Barca appear to have weathered that early storm from the home side. Here's Carvajal, absolutely bursting with confidence at the moment. Casemiro. Good-looking ball towards Marcelo. Got away from Marcelo. Rakitic there. He loses his footing too. Does very well to keep the ball in play. Plays it back to ter Stegen. And ter Stegen, cool as you like, on the ball with the ball at his feet. Here's Alba trying to get away from Gareth Bale, who seemed to kick out at Alba. The full-back from Hospitalet, not too impressed with the Welshman there. Leo Messi taking on Casemiro. getting away from him, slides down right in front of the referee. I think the hand seemed to go in the pocket there. There's a yellow card out. Ramos goes across to complain. It's a clear yellow card challenge as far as I'm concerned. Duncan.
Yes, one we've seen time and time again from Casemiro, unfortunately. It's maybe what you have to do to stop Leo Messi when he's about to burst away. But it's a yellow card conceded, and that could take its toll later on in the game, as Messi's going to keep trying to burst through the middle. He'll sense the weakness there.
I suspect for Barcelona supporters, the first couple of touches from Leo Messi will give them cause for optimism. He seems to be up for it tonight. There's a nice flick over the top from Suarez. Advantage though to Bale, who gives it away. Very poor from Gareth Bale. He was lucky to get away with that. It was Paco Alcácer, swings the cross in to nobody. Goal kick.
I think Gareth Bale was so concerned with not hitting it too heavy to Keylor Navas and causing him problems, he actually ended up playing it too short.
Brilliant skills there from Messi. It's a cynical, scything challenge from behind by Casemiro. Referee Hernandez getting it right. But well, the replay I would have preferred to see there, Duncan, would have been that error from Gareth Bale in his own penalty area. Surprising to see the Welshman back there. Here's Marcelo. Back to Sergio Ramos. Picks out Gareth Bale, who controls it. Aided and abetted by Carvajal. Here's Luka Modric. Modric, good-looking ball. Advantage Bale. Caught offside. The linesman's flag was up.
Well, we do tend to have problems with one another. Jordi Alba and Gareth Bale. We've seen them having set-twos in many Clásicos. Going to see a bit of a battle down that right-hand side when Gareth Bale's going forward. Alba will be instructed to keep him well in check.
Coming up to 14 minutes, Gerard Piqué back to Mark Ter Stegen under pressure from Benzema. Busquets very calmly lays it off to Piqué, who finds Ivan Rakitic. Sergio Busquets, Iniesta. Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, Alcácer to Messi. Barcelona certainly getting the feel of having the ball in their possession over the last few minutes. Andres Iniesta. This is what Barcelona want to do. Make Madrid run after shadows, chase the ball. And, well, at the moment, working out quite well for the Catalans after the early pressure from the home side. Here's Umtiti. No qualms in playing it back to Ter Stegen, more or less in a sweeper role. Gerard Piqué tries a long one through towards Alcácer, but the advantage was always going to be for Keylor Navas. Suarez intercepting Navas's rather poor clearance. It'll be a throw for Real Madrid.
Well, what we tend to see in these games is a lot more imprecisions in the passing than we usually see when playing against so-called lesser teams in La Liga. We've seen that so far, not helped as well by the pitch, which has seen in particular the Barca players stumble and slip.
Gerard Piqué for Barcelona. Here's Sergio Roberto going back to Ter Stegen. Lovely control by the German. Barca really do have an advantage with Ter Stegen back there. They can include him almost as a sweeper at times. Taking it off him. And Titi back to Ter Stegen. And here's Titi once more. Flicks it down the line. Alcácer losing out to Carvajal. Here's Modric. Ronaldo. And Piqué got just enough heel of the boot onto that to prevent it falling for Benzema. Jordi Alba. Barcelona looking at their confident best as they play the ball out, controlled from the back. This is Leo Messi, gets away from Casemiro again. Modric following him, still Messi. Messi lays it off, just overhit it to Rakitic. Carvajal was there to play it back to Navas, who clears. Piqué getting the better of Benzema in the air. It's really been getting on for 10 minutes domination from Barca now, Duncan.
Yeah, they turned it around after that really strong start from Real Madrid, and Leo Messi's always picking the ball up from deep and causing problems.
Suarez on the edge of the box, manages to find Sergio Roberto, cuts it back, but it's intercepted by Casemiro. Cruz quickly out to Benzema. Ronaldo ahead of him down the left. Here's Ronaldo, offside, and textbook use of the offside trap there from the Barcelona back four.
Yeah, it's hard to catch Cristiano Ronaldo if he picks the ball up on the left. When in an onside position, he can make that sprint past almost anyone.
What a brilliant run from Messi there. Just that last touch towards Rakitic, letting him down. He just burst through the middle of the heart of the Real Madrid defence. Iniesta, intercepted by Gareth Bale. Modric. Barca with three at the back at the moment. It falls for Benzema. Miscues it, hits it straight down the throat of Ter Stegen. This game beautifully poised right now. Barcelona enjoying the possession, Real Madrid creating the danger, and Luis Suarez there trying to hit it first time, beautifully laid off to him by Paco Alcácer. Barca going the route one with the long ball there that Alcácer dealt with superbly. Suarez perhaps had enough time to even control that before thinking about shooting, but it's end-to-end stuff here.
I think it's exactly what everybody wants from a Clásico. Lots of attacking, not either side setting up defensively and looking to just preserve the point. They know what's at stake in this game, they know what the spectacle this is, and it's been really entertaining opening 20 minutes or so far. Chances for both sides at the end of the game, whatever the result, the opposition side will point to a couple of chances that could have been put away.
Toni Kroos cuts it back to Casemiro. Casemiro pauses, picks out Modric. Modric to Gareth Bale. Well, Gareth Bale presumably knows what he's trying to do there. Left the Bernabeu absolutely taken aback. There was Suarez's attempt. I think he had time to maybe even bring that under control. The ball was spinning because of the way that it was cut back by Alcácer, but a lost opportunity there. And there's Bale's attempt. Struck straight down the middle, not too firmly. Messi losing out to Marcelo. Casemiro finding Kroos. Marcelo again, here's Ronaldo. Benzema in the middle. Ronaldo looks up, gets into the box. It's palmed away. Finally hoiked away by the defence. Ter Stegen getting a hand to it. And there's Leo Messi on the floor after that previous challenge. Blood pouring from his mouth. Referee goes across to have a look. This was in the challenge with Marcelo. Leo Messi will have to go off for treatment. Let's have a look. Well, that doesn't help much.
It would have been a stray elbow, a shoulder.
Well, a stray elbow indeed it is. Marcelo clearly catching Messi. I think that's probably a nosebleed rather than the mouth. Very, very fortunate there, Marcelo. The elbow's up. And Marcelo is the Madrid player furthest away from Leo Messi right now. But the cameras are watching him. And he has a little look down at his elbow. I don't think that was intentional, but there was clearly contact, elbow to face.
Yeah, he was not exactly jumping up for the ball, but the momentum would have taken his arms out to one side. He wasn't looking at Messi, but he's caught him very, very badly.
Yeah, it is the mouth rather than the nose. There's Ronaldo's attempt earlier. Once again, that'll go down to the stats as shots on target. Ter Stegen didn't really deal with it with much confidence there.
Well, Barca temporarily down to 10 men.
It might be difficult to staunch the flow of blood there for Leo Messi. As I say, I mean, I'm convinced there was no bad intention from Marcelo, just, you know, one of the things that happens in play, in open play. But Messi sitting down there off the pitch as Bale picks this one up. It's a poor attempt from the Welshman. It doesn't really look to be on his best form at the moment.
Gareth Bale coming into this one off the back of injury. Just see Leo Messi come on. It might be one of those cases in which they just have to shove a load of tissue in his mouth, basically, and they'll be carrying that around until half-time.
Umtiti back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen happy to put that one out of play under pressure from Karim Benzema. There is Leo Messi back on the pitch, exactly as you expected, Duncan. Played out to Gareth Bale. Bale looks up, swings the cross in. It's a really poor cross from Gareth Bale. That's 4 or 5 touches from the Welshman, which have been very, very disappointing indeed, bearing in mind he's come back and has relegated both Lucas Vázquez and Asensio either to the bench or not even into these 18 players of the matchday squad. 2 players who've been enjoying excellent form of late.
A little bit of surprise about the fact that Gareth Bale's playing amongst Madrid fans, amongst some Madrid-based journalists. Maybe almost a conservative choice from Zinedine Zidane, just play your best players. But when Gareth Bale's not on form, that can be a problem.
Marcelo, it was a good ball from Casemiro to him. Ronaldo on the edge of the box. Ronaldo, well, you could see what he was trying to do there. He's annoyed with himself. But he realised that on the turn he was going to have the slimmest of chances to find the top corner. And the good news for Real Madrid is that Cristiano Ronaldo seems really fired up for this Clásico tonight.
Yeah, we saw a strong start from Leo Messi. We'll see how that knock to his face affects him. This is the attempt from Bale. It's coming over his shoulder, giving a little push in the back from Jordi Alba as well, just after the fact rather than one that puts him off.
Here is Messi, back to Iniesta. Busquets gives it away to Ronaldo. Iniesta's pressure was important there. And Madrid have responded well over the last few minutes. Played over the top to Paco Alcácer, Suarez in the middle, and Dani Carvajal. Absolutely full of confidence on a brilliant moment of form. Took it off Alcácer cleanly and with a certain panache there.
Yeah, he's going to be so important in this game, Dani Carvajal, with the way that Barca like to attack and mix things up. He'll take advantage of any slip-up from Paco Alcácer, who's not used to playing on that left-sided role. He's more used to playing as a centre-forward, as just a lone striker with nobody supporting him from his Valencia days.
Luka Modric for Real Madrid. Back inside to Toni Kroos. First time flick back from Benzema. This is Marcelo. Benzema to Ramos. Kroos again. Marcelo. Benzema lost his footing. Controlled by Modric. Handball given, and his arm was out. I can understand his frustration there. The referee making it clear what the decision's about. Tough call, really. There's Ronaldo's earlier attempt on the right foot. And just about poured away by Ter Stegen. But as we said, Ronaldo very much in this game. Here he is once more, lays it off for Benzema. Benzema doubting. Busquets taking advantage of that momentary hesitation. Sergio Roberto now to Ivan Rakitic. It's going in cycles, this game. Real Madrid dominating the early moments. Barcelona finding their rhythm fairly quickly, but it's been Madrid for the last almost 8 minutes or so now. Here's Messi with all that white you can see is what he's trying to staunch the flow of blood with. He shakes off the challenge of Casemiro, picks out Iniesta. Iniesta getting it back from Jordi Alba. Barcelona just want to maintain control of the ball a little bit more, get Madrid chasing after them, is Rakitic. Sergi Roberto. It's headed clear by Nacho, but Alcácer was there making a run into the box. Modric caught. It falls for Jordi Alba. Alba finding Sergi Roberto. That's a poor ball from Sergi Roberto. Marcelo taking full advantage. Play on, says the referee. Sergi Roberto appeared to obstruct Marcelo. Ronaldo. Now Carvajal. Gareth Bale. He looks up, there's nobody there. Easy as you like for Gerard Piqué to make the sliding challenge. And Piqué not too happy with some of his teammates there.
You know, we've seen a bit of panicked defending from Barcelona. Piqué has to slide in there. He's got the number of Gareth Bale, though, who's really struggling to create anything for Real Madrid.
It's Real Madrid with the corner. This is where they can be so dangerous. Watch out for Sergio Ramos. It's swung in by Cruz. Piqué and Ter Stegen between them get it away, and as far as Marcelo, he puts it back in, and Ramos off the post, and it's somehow bundled over by Casemiro. Real Madrid take the lead. 27 minutes on the clock, and once again Real Madrid putting Barca to the sword from a set piece.
Well, the first corner of the game, and it results in the opening goal of the game. Great work from Real Madrid. Sending that one in. It's an easy finish for Casemiro in the end. Played off the post, and Real Madrid finally put a chance away.
I think Piqué almost getting in Ter Stegen's way and vice versa. The cross from Marcelo. It's Bale and it's Ramos. I'm not sure Ramos wasn't offside as he got to that. As the ball was played in, it clips off the base of the post. Ter Stegen sold up the river. Casemiro does really well to squeeze that one in. But I think we're going to have to look at Ramos's position again. Ronaldo was clearly onside, but it's Ramos who got the touch from Marcelo's cross in. And, well, Casemiro did the rest. But we'll have to wait and see if we get another angle there. I've got a suspicion that Sergio Ramos may just have been offside. Either way, the goal stands. It's Real Madrid 1, Football Club Barcelona 0. 29 minutes on the clock, and the Clásico proving to be a classic. Here's Gerard Piqué.
It's come at just the right time. The goal in the game, around about 30 minutes in, just turns the heat up another notch. And it's always good to see, you know, there's a side chasing the game. It guarantees more attacking. Neither side are going to settle down. This game hasn't dropped in intensity since the start.
Samuel Umtiti for Football Club Barcelona. Gets it back from Iniesta. Gerard Piqué. Messi in a bit of space there. Piqué instead picking out Sergi Roberto. Here's Messi. Sergi Roberto. Busquets is an option there. He prefers to play it back to Gerard Piqué, who strides forward through the middle. Still Piqué's taking it too far. Manages to lay it off to Iniesta. Here's Messi. Marcelo was there to block. And so far it's Marcelo winning the battle, the individual battle against Leo Messi. Sergi Roberto. Messi. This time he goes inside. Iniesta. Carvajal on top of him. He manages to find Jordi Alba. Magnificent atmosphere in the Bernabeu. Messi to Busquets. Rakitic. Messi. And Messi surrounded by white shirts. He wins a free kick on this occasion. Zinedine Zidane annoyed by that decision. Messi went down. Referee Hernandez quick to blow the whistle.
We've already seen Messi draw the first yellow card of the game from Casemiro. This is a challenge from Casemiro.
I think there's no doubt that's a foul. It's taken quickly anyway. Here's Andres Iniesta. Barca yet to commit a foul, or yet to have a foul awarded against them. Sergi Roberto. Madrid, everybody hanging back at this stage. Iniesta to Piqué. Rakitic. Sergi Roberto inside to Messi. Busquets, good ball to Iniesta. Messi into the box. Leo Messi! 1-1! Leo Messi! What a genius! Barca right back into it, and that's the way to respond for Football Club Barcelona in the Bernabeu. Absolute magic from Leo Messi there.
Well, Real Madrid drew first blood, both literally and figuratively, with the opening goal. Leo Messi bloodied in the face. He makes a great run into the box. He's the top scorer in Clasico history, and he's got some great goals to boot in this fixture. His first goal in this tie for a couple of years at least.
6 games since he last scored in the Clasico.
Absolutely fantastic. Hasn't scored since 2014, but what a way to re-announce your presence.
It's very sharp passing by Busquets and Rakitic, and then Messi gets the ball away from Carvajal. He's into his stride and just places it below the dive of Keylor Navas. Magnificent football from Leo Messi. 12 minutes to go till half-time, and what a Clasico this is turning out to be. It's not always the case that the Clasico lives up to the expectation. So far tonight in the Bernabeu it is, but not Gareth Bale.
Yeah, he's had some good Clásicos in the past, Gareth Bale, especially the Copa del Rey final a few years ago. This one hasn't quite worked out for him in the opening 35 minutes. Still got time to get into the game, but a few misplaced touches from Bale. That's certainly not his best shot of his career.
He looks a bit out of sorts to me. Let's see, there are options on the bench for Zinedine Zidane. A long way to go yet as Carvajal heads that one safely back to Keylor Navas. On the bench for Real Madrid, Kiko Casilla the keeper, Morata, Asensio, Kovacic, loose ball, Suarez picks it up, finds Alcácer, Iniesta overhits the pass trying to pick out Suarez there. James Rodriguez, Isco and Danilo make up the 7 players on the bench. Here's Messi. That first touch with the left foot was just brilliant. 3 touches to get away from 4 or 5 defenders. The magic of Leo Messi. On the bench for Barcelona, Jasper Cillessen, the Dutch keeper, Mascherano, Adi Turan, Denis Suarez, Lucas Digne, Andre Gomez, and the 19-year-old Carlos Alenya. And I have to say, Duncan, there's a lot more, I don't want to say quality, but certainly experience on that Real Madrid bench. Experience and depth, perhaps we could say. Experience,
depth, and players who've got experience with this game in particular.
It's given away again to Suarez. Oh, what a poor ball from the Uruguayan, straight to Sergio Ramos, who will be delighted that momentary lapse was cleared up so easily. Here's Marcelo for Real Madrid, taking on Busquets. Plays it back to Toni Kroos. Kroos picks out Dani Carvajal. Ronaldo. Modric is going to try a shot. And it's a good save from Ter Stegen. Ronaldo puts it back, he overhits it though. Ball still in play, the whistle's gone. The ball had gone out and then curled back into play. A well-struck attempt from Luka Modric. You can see the gap opening, and decent response from Mark Ter Stegen.
First time Luka Modric has announced his presence in this game. Haven't seen that much from him so far. He's got an absolute rocket of a left foot, and that required a good save from Ter Stegen.
Gareth Bale's down, and I've got a feeling he's going to play no further part. I've got a feeling he's been pushed into getting back fit before he's ready to line up in tonight's game. And I think, from what we've seen from Gareth Bale so far, Well, to my mind, it's a difficult thing to say, but I don't think he was ready for a game of this intensity.
Well, Zinedine Zidane's just looked at the bench and said, Marco, it's going to be Marco Asensio, I think, who's going to come on for him, or at least get prepared in case Bale's not going to continue. It's almost predictable that Bale wouldn't be able to complete the half. We've seen players rush back from injury so many times. Maybe worth taking the risk in these big games, but probably not a gamble that's paid off for Zinedine Zidane.
Especially when you've got players as in form as Asensio and Vasquez. Now here's my question. Is there an offside against Sergio Ramos as that ball comes in from Marcelo? It's very, very tight. If there is, Suarez may have been playing them all onside, actually. And I think there's no question about the quality of this goal from Leo Messi. Yeah, Keylor Navas actually got the slightest of touches to it, but it wasn't enough. 1-1, and this is absolutely superbly set up right now. No wonder they call it the Classico, Duncan.
Well, it's an absolutely superb first touch from Leo Messi, because he takes it at pace. Lots of players can take it at pace, but they maybe take it too far. Leo Messi has it just stuck to his foot and accelerates.
Well, Gareth Bale is off, and he's clearly playing no further part in things. I think they've taken a risk there which hasn't paid off. Meanwhile, Iniesta picking out Jordi Alba. Back to Iniesta. Gerard Piqué. Sergio Roberto. Messi again. Just got away from him that time. Benzema helping out at the back.